Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Savana Sharp, future IFBB Bikini Pro, and we are going to take you through what I am eating in a day for 8 weeks out. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna actually do my meal one, and it's a Hulk pancake. So what I am doing right now is I'm 8 weeks out from my first competition of the season, so it's really low carb. So you need protein powder. I either do First Form or Balmar. I like vegan just because I don't digest regular protein that well, and they actually sent me one of these tubs so I can tell you guys about it. So they have amazing flavors. This is their blueberry donut, and I am obsessed. And then I also just got their, let's see, vegan cookies and cream. And I have not had vegan protein powder that tastes this good. A lot of vegan protein powder is like gritty and it has just like a weird texture to it. But with the Balmar, it does not taste bad at all. I crave this now. It literally tastes like a real blueberry donut or cookies and cream, and it has like little cookie chunks in it. So what we're doing is egg whites plus protein powder plus spinach blended up, and if you can have some carbs, you can put some carbs in there. So come on, let's make it. Okay, we need egg whites. So we need egg whites, check, and spinach, check, and that's it. So we just need a scale. So okay, so what I'm doing now is I am going to measure about a cup of egg whites, and I'm gonna do about 37 grams, so like a 1.5 servings of protein powder, and then a cup of spinach, and we are going to blend it in a shaker. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is on the pan, just like a medium-high heat. You want it to be like hot. So we're gonna turn it to a medium-high heat. I'm just gonna pan it real quick, and then we are gonna cook our pancakes. You can turn these into waffles. You can turn them into mini pancakes. You can pretty much make them in any texture. And so like when I'm higher carb, I will put oats in this. Right now, I'm low carb, so when I'm higher carb, I will put oats in this. Right now, I'm low carb, so I don't have that luxury, but you guys could put blueberries, mix-ins, you could put chocolate chips. I don't have that luxury, but you guys could put blueberries, mix-ins, you could put chocolate chips, you could put raspberries, you could put all sorts of things in a pancake, and you can make little mini ones. Today we're gonna make one big one, but you can do mini ones if you want to. So we're just gonna let this cook for a few minutes. Okay, so while meal one is cooking, I just wanted to briefly give you guys a little update about where I am. So currently I am 8 weeks out from my first show of 2022. So if you guys have been following along on my journey, you know that I took 2021 off and I'm back, and I am trying to pursue my pro card. This prep has gone so smooth. I have a really good feeling about this year. It's just so different. I'm in a different headspace. I just feel very motivated and excited. It's not as hard, so we're about ready to get super aggressive. So currently I'm only doing 5 days a week of 40 minutes of cardio. So I like to do my cardio about 40 minutes on the Stairmaster or on an incline treadmill. I just did like a little bit of cardio this morning. So I just walked on an incline treadmill. I don't have it prescribed, but I try to get like 10,000-ish steps a day. So now we're tracking my steps as well. So that's something new that I'm doing, and I'm just excited. So I'm competing I'm 8 weeks out from the Jay Cutler Desert Classic, and I'm just super excited. It's gonna be in Vegas. It's gonna be fun. It's a team show, so my coach gets to be there. I think Ashley's gonna come, so I'm excited if she's gonna come to my show, and I'm just so excited because I have to get top 2 to get nationally qualified because I didn't compete last year, so I lost my qualification for nationals, and then I plan to do every single national show that they offer. So starting in May with Junior USA's, and then July with Universe, and then, or June with Universe, and then July with USA's back in Vegas, and then September for North Americans. And I think I'm gonna stop my season in September. I'm not exactly sure, but I know for a fact I am gonna do the Nashville Fit Show. That's one of the shows that I really just wanna do, and it's on my list, so I'm gonna do that show. And yeah, so I'm super excited. It's just coming up so fast, and I feel like this week I've really dropped some weight. So I woke up at 142.8. So this is the leanest that I've been so far, and it's crazy because I've only dropped 5 pounds this prep. So I still are trying to hit 135, so I'm getting there slowly but surely. And yeah, I can't wait for you guys to watch. So I do get a lot of questions about what it's like being like pretty much a full-time bikini bodybuilder, and I actually work a full-time job. So I'm a student stylist with Angel Competition Bikinis. Monday through Friday I work 40 hours a week, and then I also prep. So I'm doing 2-a-days every single day at the gym. So I'm at the gym literally like every single day right now. Literally 7 days a week. I normally just go on Sundays just to get some steps while my boyfriend works out, because we like to work out together on the weekends. So I'm literally at the gym 7 days a week. I go before work at like 6 to 7 a.m. to get training in because the gym is so busy, and then I'll do my cardio after work and get like 40 minutes in. But I made a decision in 2021 in March, and I was so in a bad place. I used to work full-time with Amazon, and I kind of was fed up with it. I wasn't doing what I was passionate about. I'm passionate about this sport, and I'm passionate about bikini bodybuilding, and so I quit my corporate job at Amazon, and I started working for Angel Competition Bikinis, and I have no regrets. It's helped me push. This prep has been easier because I don't have the stress from work. So it's been so nice, and I have no regrets. I'm literally living my best life, and I'm super excited about it for like this year, because this is the first year that I haven't been at a corporate job prepping, and it's so much fun, and I have so much planned and so much traveling, and just do whatever makes you happy. And so if you're not doing something that lights your soul on fire, you just need to like take a risk on yourself. If you love it and you have a passion for it, I'm just telling you right now that you need to pursue your goals and pursue your dreams, and it totally will work out. Like, no regrets. I love what I'm doing. I'm going to continue doing this sport until I get good at it. I want to be an IFBB pro so bad, and I'm hoping this year that can happen. So make sure you guys follow and like and subscribe so you can follow along in my journey. Okay, so whole pancake is almost done. It kind of is weird because it's green, but I promise you it tastes very good. Whole pancake with a little bit of, I'm gonna put some cinnamon and salt on it, and a little bit of sugar-free syrup. Okay, so this is meal number 1. It's just, you know, it's kind of weird because it's green, but it tastes good. You can put some nut butter on it some days. So I do 2 high carb days. So on my high carb days, I'll probably put oats and peanut butter on top of this. So good. And that blueberry donut flavor, so good. It's literally like a sweet treat in prep, especially for breakfast. It kind of tastes normal. Okay, so now get out of my video. Okay, so now that I'm done back from the gym, I literally just walked on a treadmill for like 60 minutes and I just had a super low incline. Like I said, today is my rest day, so I'm not even like training seriously today. I just got some steps in, but after I work out, even if it's a rest day, I like to have BCAAs and leucine. So every single time post-workout, this is my little cocktail that I'll have. And I do BCAAs in the morning with meal one, but I forgot to show you guys. And in here it is First Form's apple juice, which is some like Amazon leucine. It helps with recovery, and BCAAs help with recovery too. And says I am very hungry. One of my little prep hacks is sugar-free Jell-O. So sugar-free Jell-O is what helps keep my sweet tooth in check on a contest prep. And then I also got these little baby forks. They're like cocktail forks, I think. They're supposed to be for like appetizers, but I saw them at the grocery store and I was like, these would be perfect for like little snacks, because then it makes me eat slow and they're just really cute. So I am going to have a sugar-free Jell-O as a little post-workout snack before I have meal two. Oh, sugar-free Jell-O is so good. It's so underrated. Okay, so meal two for me is normally post-workout carbs and protein, but I already put my protein powder for the day in my pancake this morning, so I don't have it. And I also didn't train today, so I'm not doing any post-workout carbs. Usually I do 40 grams of carbs, depending on your macros. Obviously you can go higher or lower, so this would be the time if you're doing meal two to put in some carbs. If you didn't train today, you don't need it. So what I'm gonna do next is my lunch. So this is technically meal three. I am gonna be having 5 ounces of a protein and a cup of vegetables, and that's it. It's really low carbs right now, so let's go make meal three. Okay, so for meal three, I'm doing 5 ounces of shredded chicken. I actually cooked this in a crock pot a couple of days ago, so literally so easy, time saving. When you are in prep, it is so hard to meal prep and it takes so much energy. So what I do is I just put chicken in a crock pot overnight for like 8 to 10 hours, wake up, it is shredded, it's moist, and then I'll just put it in a Tupperware container and then measure out how much I need each day. So I'm gonna weigh out 5 ounces, and then I am gonna use shredded lettuce. I'm gonna do probably a cup and a half for a serving of vegetables. And then something weird that I'm gonna add to it is sauces. So then I'm gonna put a little bit of ketchup and some hot sauce in this mixture for meal three. Okay, so this is meal three. So shredded lettuce, ketchup, hot sauce, and shredded chicken. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we're gonna top it off with some bread and butter pickle chips. So love these. These are sweet, and I don't know, it just kind of feels like you're eating, I don't know, it's kind of like a dressing. So I might pour a little bit of this sauce in here to kind of sweeten it up. I know, weird prep things. Low carb. All right, so meal three is ready. Sweet and spicy pickles with ketchup and hot sauce and shredded lettuce and chicken. I'm actually really excited for this meal. This is the lunch of champions here, low carb life. Craving wise, I don't really have like a ton of cravings this prep actually. In 2021, I kind of like cut out all of like sweet stuff. I still have a sweet tooth, so I would love, you know, a chocolate chip cookie or a brownie, but I just don't technically crave that as much this time. Whenever I get low carb, I do. So like right now I might a little bit, but I'm eating every couple hours. I normally do my Okay, so another little tip that I have is for cravings. I get these from Aldi. They're sparkling waters. This is their strawberry flavor. I like their black cherry, strawberry, and lime flavor. And it's literally like pretty much no calories. It says 10 per container and 2 carbs for this whole thing. And it's just nice just to kind of curb your appetite, and just when you open it in the fridge, you can't really have anything. So then I'll just take a sip of this, and that helps cure my cravings. I don't drink sparkling water in my off season, which is very weird. It's just a prep thing. Okay, so for meal prepping, it's not quite dinner time. It's like 3:29 right now, and I just ate, so dinner will be in a couple of hours. But I wanted to show you guys a life hack for prep, because prep is expensive. Eating healthy is expensive, and eating a lot of protein can get expensive. But what I found is the frozen bags are so much cheaper than the actual stuff. Even though it's not as good, it's still the same. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm eating so much chicken, it doesn't even matter anymore. So I just been getting these frozen bags from Aldi, and it's like $5 a bag, and then it just takes a couple of days for it to thaw out, but then it tastes literally the exact same as regular chicken. And what I'm gonna do is these are almost thawed. They've been sitting in the fridge for like 24 hours. They're still a little frozen. So I'm gonna take these out and put them under cool water for a little bit, and then I'm going to get them ready for the crock pot so overnight that they can cook, because I just weighed out some food for tomorrow. So I just weighed out 5 ounces of the chicken and a cup of vegetables of shredded lettuce for tomorrow for my lunch and snack while I'm at work. And I'm out of chicken, so I have ground turkey that I can eat for tonight, or I have lean beef. I normally don't do beef, but I have options, or I could just do egg whites. So I need this to be cooked for tomorrow night. So what I'm just gonna do is, like I said, thaw it out, pop it literally with nothing in it. You don't need water. It has like the water and juices from itself. You don't need it. You can salt it and pepper it after the fact. So I'm literally just going to put this in a crock pot and have it cook on low for like 10 hours, and it's actually pretty good. So we're gonna look at some quick carb sources, because I'm literally so low carb right now that I literally don't have many carbs to show you guys. But I wanted to show you some like easy prep hacks for you if you are low carb and budget friendly and you want to keep things fast. I always like to have rice cakes just on deck, just in case like I need some carbs. These are quick carbs, literally just 8 carbs per rice cake. Super easy if you need some carbs. It's always nice to have these. And also I like the rice packs. So these like are little ready to serve rice, and you just microwave it, and it takes 90 seconds and they are good to go. They have, yeah, I like the basmati rice, but this one is like chicken flavored. So it has a little bit of fat and protein in it, but I like this one because, I don't know, I just like this flavor. And then one thing too, if you guys don't know what this is, cream of rice. So cream of rice is the best thing during prep because it is super high volume, but it still has carbs, but like it gets bigger when you make it, so it doesn't look like a lot when you weigh it out. So a serving size is 1/4 of a cup, which isn't a lot, but you put a cup of water with it, and it's 35 grams of carbs, no fat, 2 grams of protein powder, and that's it. But it gets, I don't know, it just expands when you cook it. It just gets bigger, so it's like doesn't taste like anything. So you can make this sweet or savory if you wanted it to be like mashed potatoes. I guess you could flavor it, but I always go sweet. So like protein powder with cream of rice or sugar-free syrup, salt, literally cinnamon. There's not really a lot of flavors, but you can make this sweet. So it's a nice little sweet treat for high volume carbs on prep, and it digests. For me, this digests really well. what else do we have in here? And then these ones are kind of like lifesavers, little variety packs. So if you're traveling, these are super easy. It's like 120 calories and 23 grams of carbs for one of these. This is a variety pack, so they have all sorts of different like flavors and things like that. You can just do plain oatmeal, but these packs are already like ready to go. So if you're traveling, like these ones are really nice, and it's nice to have a little bit of flavor. So I'm doing these, or I'll just do like classic oats. That's really it. I guess, okay, if you want, because I do macro carbs, so like post workout I do 40 grams of carbs on leg days, macro. So that means I can do anything that I want. So if you like want to have a bagel, this is a blueberry bagel. Bagels are very high in calories, so you can only have like a half a bagel, but you know, do what you gotta do. And then I don't eat these a ton, but air fried potatoes literally are like French fries. They're so good. So potatoes, you can microwave them, you can mash them, you can make them for any type of meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Those are always super good. And I don't really ever do pasta, but you could do that. And then for fats, I'm a peanut butter girl. I used to do coconut oil, and then I took a food and allergy sensitivity test and figured out that I was allergic to coconuts, so not gonna do that. So just literally cheap ass peanut butter is where it's at. But just make sure you weigh it, because it is super dense in fat, and it is very easy to overconsume your peanut butter if you are just eyeballing it and not actually weighing it. You could be having 2 to 3 servings instead of 1 serving, sometimes like 5 if you just like scoop it super big. So be super, super, super careful with your nut butters. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I talked to you guys, and I'm actually making dinner for my boyfriend and myself. So we're doing like a little like undone taco bowl. It's Super Bowl Sunday night, so it's kind of like it's like a tacos without tortillas. So like a fajita bowl. So I'm just chopping up some peppers, and then we're gonna do ground turkey and ground beef. He's gonna do ground beef because I don't want to have red meat right now. So I'm gonna do ground turkey and he's gonna do ground beef. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of peppers. And then I have some rice cauliflower and asparagus. And he's doing some Frito chips and some cheese on top of that. And yeah, so I'm making like a little bowl. So what I'm gonna have is 5 ounces of ground turkey, and then a cup of some mixed vegetables, a little bit of peppers, and then some rice cauliflower, which is what I'm having. So another carb-less meal. Yeah, so is it hard to live with someone who's not on prep? I don't think so. I actually enjoy making food that's like not prep food, because I normally eat so clean. So I like to have a variety. So I like to make him food that I'm craving. So it's kind of fun to get to, like last night I made him sliders. I made him really good sliders last night. And so it just helps, like I just like to smell it and just be around the food. It does get a little bit harder once I'm dieting. So like closer to show, it's a little bit harder to be around that type of food. But like for right now, it does keep my mind busy to cook. So if I'm cooking or if I'm doing stuff, like then I'm not thinking about being hungry, and so that usually helps me. So I'm just making us a little dinner. We don't really, like I just have my meal preps, so he eats sometimes what I eat, but a lot of times we eat different meals, and we've been doing that for like, well, literally the past 5 years. We try to like share some vegetables. If I can have carbs, we'll share carbs, but he'll have like larger portion size. And if we can share meat, like if we do chicken night, then I can have the same chicken. So just some tips if you are prepping with someone that is not on prep. Try to make the same proteins. You can have different vegetables, and just the carbs are really where there's like a lot of differences, and you can just weigh out yours. And then for his, I'll just put, you know, sometimes I'll weigh it out in like 5 or 6 ounces, but a lot of times it's just randomly in a bowl, because yeah. So those are just some tips. And I really like red peppers. They're sweet to me.
For the first time.
Delayed game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
A season as a ref, 12 years in the league, 30 years as a practicing lawyer and litigator.
All right, you guys, well, that concludes a full day of eating when I am 8 weeks out from my competition. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming it. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more videos, and comment below if you've tried any of my recipes, or you're shocked with what I'm eating, or if you guys have any follow-up questions, let me know. I'm super excited to be heading into 7 weeks out this week, which is crazy. So we're almost there. We're like 2 months away, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.